Let me be real with you for a second. Heartbeat is one of those things that just flattens you. There's no warning, no graceful way in. One day you're someone with a future, and the next day you're just a person trying to remember how to breathe normally. And everybody has an opinion about it. Time heals all wounds, just get over it. There is plenty of fish in the sea, all of it useless, all of it said by people who aren't the ones bleeding. So let's not do that. Let's talk about what actually happens when your heart gets broken and how you actually get back up. Because because here's the truth nobody tells you. You don't get over it. You get back up. Those are different things, and understanding the difference is the whole game. First, let's talk about what's actually happening to you because it's not just sadness, it's not just being sad about a person. When you love someone, they become your anchor. Your nervous system learns to regulate around them. Their voice calms you, their presence is home, and when they leave, it's not just an emotional loss, it's a biological one. Your brain is literally going through withdrawal. The same chemistry that made you feel safe and loved is suddenly gone. That's why it hurts so much. That's why you can't sleep. That's why you can't eat. That's why you feel like you're dying. You're not weak. You're not broken. You're in withdrawal. And you can't reason your way out of withdrawal. You can only survive it. So the first thing you need to do, and I mean really need to do, is stop trying to rush it. Stop telling yourself you should be over this by now. You shouldn't. There is no timeline. There is no by now. Grief doesn't care about your schedule. The only way out's through. The only way out is through, and that's not a cliche. It's just how it is. Second, you have to cut off the drip feed. Here's the thing nobody wants to hear. The reason heartbreak drags on for months, sometimes years, is usually not the person. It's the little hits you keep giving yourself. The Instagram check, the what are they doing right now thought, the reading of old messages, the drive past their street, the song that reminds you. Every single one of those is a tiny fresh wound, and you can't heal a wound you keep reopening. So you have to give yourself a real break from them. Unfollow, mute, archive, delete if you need to, whatever it takes. And I know how hard it is. I know part of you is terrified that if you let go of the connection, they'll be gone forever. But here's the truth. They're already gone. The connection already ended. You're just holding on to a ghost, and the ghost is keeping you stuck. This isn't punishment, it's first aid. You're not erasing them, you're giving yourself room to heal. Third, get the story out of your head. Right now, your brain is replaying everything on a loop. The good moments, the bad moments, the what ifs, the things you should have said, the things they should have said. It's exhausting and it goes nowhere. It's like running on a treadmill in the dark. So write it out. Journal the whole messy version, not the clean, well edited version you'd post somewhere, the raw one, the anger, the loss, the confusion, the parts you're ashamed of, the parts you're proud of, all of it. You don't need to solve it. You don't need to make sense of it. You just need to get out of the spin cycle. Because as long as it's stuck in your head, it's stuck in you. Once it's on paper, it's outside of you, and you can look at it, and you can start to let go. Fourth, rebuild your baseline. Here's what people don't tell you about heartbreak. It doesn't just it doesn't just take the person, it takes your routines, your sense of self, your identity as someone in a relationship. When you lose that, you don't just lose a person, you lose the shape of your life. So you rebuild from the ground up. Sleep at a normal time, eat real food, move your body even a little, reconnect with the people who were there before this person, the ones who loved you before they did. Reclaim the things that are yours, your music, your hobbies, your mornings, your space. None of this is a distraction. I want to be really clear about that. This isn't running from the pain, it's about reconstruction. You can't heal in a house that's collapsed. You have to rebuild the foundation first. Fifth, and this is the important one, don't let the heartbreak become your whole identity. It's very tempting after you've been hurt to make the story, I got hurt, so now I am broken, or I trusted and it failed, so I'll never trust again, or I'm the person who was left behind. That's a chain, and it's a chain you're putting on yourself. You are not the wound, you're the person who's healing. The relationship ended, but you didn't, and who you are was never dependent on that person anyway. You just forgot that for a while. The love you gave them, that came from you. It was yours, and it's still yours. They didn't take it with them. They just stopped being able to receive it. And that's the thing. When you're ready, that love doesn't have to die. It just has to find a new home. And the first place it needs to live is with you. And finally, be patient, be kind to yourself, because here's the thing nobody warns you about. Some days you'll feel great. You'll think you're finally done. You'll go a whole day without thinking about them, and then a song comes in, or a smell, or a place, and it hits you all over again like it's day one. That's not a setback. That's not failure. That's not proof you're not healing. That's just how grief works. It comes in waves, and the waves get smaller and further apart, but they still come, and that's okay. You don't have to be strong every day. You don't have to have it together. Some days you just need to survive, and surviving is enough. Here is the thing I want you to take with you. You don't get over a heartbreak, you get back up. And getting back up doesn't mean forgetting them. It doesn't mean pretending it didn't hurt. It means carrying the hurt and still choosing to live. It means letting the wound heal into a scar instead of an open cut. It means realizing that you were whole before this person, and you'll be whole again, not the same whole, but whole. The chain you're wearing right now, the one that says you're broken, that you're the one who got left behind, that you can't trust again, that you'll never love again, that chain feels real. It feels like it's protecting you, but it's not. It's holding you down. The door was never locked. You just couldn't see it through the tears. So take your time, feel it all, rebuild the foundation, get the story out of your head, and when you're ready, not when the world says you should be, but when you're ready, walk through that door. Not for anyone else, for you. You've been waiting for the permission to stop punishing yourself. Here it is. The door's open, walk through it.